We shouldn't have to go there in this argument. But if you want to go there, I'll go there because I am a Catholic. And I don't participate in abortions, and I didn't participate in abortions when I was on the faculty of a major hospital in Maryland. And I was criticized by my colleagues for not forcing, because they said, you're an anesthesiologist. You're not doing the abortion. Wow. So they were going to force me to participate in something that goes against my deeply held religious beliefs. So let's talk about why Weldon is important. Let's talk about in 2009, a New York nurse, Kathy DiCarlo, was forced by Mount Sinai Hospital to assist in a dismemberment abortion. And by the way, for those of you who haven't seen dismemberment abortion, because I was called to rescue a woman who is undergoing a dismemberment abortion, who was about to die from the procedure, I've seen the results of it. She was required to witness the doctor removing the bloody arms and legs of the child from the mother's body with forceps. She had to account for the pieces of the unborn child to ensure none were left inside the mother. Now, Kathy DiCarlo had expressed her objection to the doctor and the nursing supervisor before the procedure. Though there were other nurses at the hospital willing to participate in abortions, her supervisor insisted that Kathy participate in the abortion at the risk of losing her job and her nursing license. Kathy had to wait for 3 years for the Office of Civil Rights at LHHS to address her complaint that the hospital violated her rights. And in the end, as we know, the Obama administration did not, of course, enforce the Weldon Amendment and were called to task by courts for not doing it. So at minimum, we should have the Weldon Amendment to protect nurses like Kathy DiCarlo, who have a religious objection. Other people could provide that service who don't have a religious exemption, and the facility, federally funded, because that's what Weldon does, it withholds funds from facilities that do this to nurses. The facility could have provided someone who didn't have a religious exception and didn't. That is a fit punishment for a healthcare facility that forces one of its employees to work against their religious beliefs. We should never, the First Amendment provides every American the right to religious beliefs. We should never, ever force a person to do something against their religious beliefs. So we need the Weldon Amendment. Now, the Weldon Amendment alone is not good enough because, believe me, the Biden administration will not enforce the Weldon Amendment. Therefore, we do need to pass the Conscience Protection Act that provides for a private right of action when a rogue administration like the Obama administration and now the Biden administration refuses to enforce the law of the land, because the Weldon Amendment is currently in our funding bills and is the law of the land. I suggest we keep the Weldon Amendment in these bills. I support the amendment in front of us, and I yield back.